What's going on, everybody? Tingoat here. Welcome back to Tingoat Trucking. The last time you guys see me, it was actually on a live stream. I haven't recorded any of the videos, so pretty much where the last live stream ended is where we're at now, except for I did a little bit of roaming, testing out some new wheel settings, and I got a new microphone, so I trying to test out the right sound levels that might not be correct too much right now, but hopefully it's better than what it was when I first started. But our last job that we took was from Las Vegas to Reading. I just did maintenance on the truck, so we're at 0% damage, and I got some rest because our guy was yawning and was just about ready to pass out on us before right there towards the end of the last trip. So yeah, like I said, we are now in Reading here. Let's see what we can get out of Reading, because our next job or our next truck that I'm wanting to get, the upgrade to the next truck, it's going to cost us at least $155,000. And we have $128,000 right now in the bank. But I need to have enough in there to where when we buy the truck, we still have enough in the bank to be able to pay out on our loan and also our driver fees, our payments. So we need to try to get up there. I'm hoping to be able to get that truck in this live feed, but who knows. But here's a good job for us. This is a tanker. I know we've been hauling a lot of tankers lately, but they're really good paying jobs. It's almost 20,000, so that's good. It's a good, nice chunk of change. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and grab that one up. There's some other trucks here. There's a Taco Bell truck here. There's looks like a roller, for road construction. We've hauled many cars here. You know, we've hauled them a lot here lately. And there's a small digger, and it's not too interesting. So I might just go ahead and take this tanker down to Oxnard there and see what kind of jobs we can get when we finish up this job. So let's go ahead and set this GPS. Yeah, I did set the I did get a new or didn't get a new. I changed settings for the steering. It's gonna be a 900-degree rotation, so it's just taking some time to get used to the new setup, so bear with me here on the steering, because when you see the steering wheel turn on the screen, that's exactly how much I'm actually turning my wheel. You might actually hear it from time to time. I turned the feedback down on it because it was really bad echoing, or you can actually hear it pretty bad with the recordings and stuff when I was testing out the sounds. So if you guys can hear it, let me know, so that way I can get that fixed. Alright, clear on the right, so let's go ahead and get over because we're going to make this right turn up here. It's been a pretty long day for me. Started live stream Saturdays. I started at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing the forest. Me and my friends, we ended up playing on that stream for almost 4.5 hours. We had a really good time. So I was wanting to start recording videos for putting out for next week, but I was like, I'm just really in a mood for another live stream, so I was just like, alright, well, let me get on here and just hit the road, try to get some miles put in, trying to get closer to that new truck of ours. Looks like it is morning now. When I slept, it basically slept through the night, so it's if you look down at the analog clock there next to the GPS, it's almost 7:30 in the morning now. Alright, let's pull on in here and see where our job's gonna be at. Set the park and brake. Alright, well, it looks like it's the only job that they got going out of there, so I guess that's going to be easy for us. It's probably off to the left. Yeah, it is. A lot of the jobs coming out of here nowadays are coming out of the left here. So we're just going up here, and then in that little opening to the right, we'll pull up in there and then back up into our trailer. Clear of everything here. We don't want to back up into anything or side swipe anything. That would be bad for starting out the job. Don't need any unnecessary damage. Don't really need to be straight on. I mean, there's no real trailers or anything next to us, so try to get as straight as possible though. Hook this bad boy up. So let's see what this thing looks like. I do have mods put in. Oh, I guess I need to turn my lights on. There we go. That looks a little bit better. I do have mods on in the game for real life trailers. You got Taco Bell, you got Oreo, you got Texaco, BP, Budweiser, Miller Lite. There's a couple others I might be forgetting, but the gas stations are also real. You get the BP, Texaco, and Chevron. There's a couple other mods I have installed in the game that just brings the whole game to life a little bit more than what it already was. So it's just, this game, I love this game. Still trying to get used to the steering. Gotta turn the wheel so much more than what I had to before. But that's real life. I mean, truck drivers have to turn the wheel so much. At least they used to. I don't know if they still do or not. I mean, along with power steering and everything, how that is nowadays. Alright. I think we're good to go after this. Yep. Alright, let's get out of here. Now the new truck I'm looking into, it has the same engine and transmission as this truck does. It's a 455 horsepower engine with a 13-speed transmission. Yeah, 455 horsepower engine with a 13-speed transmission with retarder. So yeah, it's gonna haul about the same way as this one does, except for the truck is gonna the truck itself is gonna be a lot longer because it's gonna have that sleeper cab on it, the extra long fuel tank. So the wheelbase is gonna be crazy huge compared to what we're driving now, and this is even longer than what we were originally driving. Back up to 30 here. So we'll get plenty of time, I believe. Once we get on a little bit more of an open road, or maybe even here, we can take a look at how long we got left of the job and when it's expected to be there. Alright. So we're carrying a load of ethane. It's expected to be there anywhere between Friday evening at 6:22 and Saturday morning at 1:02. And we have 28 hours and 55 minutes remaining of this job before it's late. So on that note, right now we have 14 hours and 26 minutes ahead of us in driving time. But I have a feeling that we will be needing another rest stop in between there. Because, yeah, the next rest stop is in 12 hours and 56 minutes. So we're gonna have to take another rest stop. So we'll still have plenty of time, I'd imagine, to finish up the job. I don't think we have to worry too much about it being late. As long as we don't run into any issues with anything, which I don't think we will. We've been pretty decent here lately. I think I got, what, 1 traffic penalty in the last quite a few jobs, and that was mainly because, well, actually 2. One, the AI actually, instead of stopping before they turned through the intersection, they decided to just turn straight into the side of me when I had the right of way. And then the other one that we had was I stopped at a red light, but I guess I wasn't pulled far enough ahead for the game to actually register that I actually stopped. So when I went to go turn right on red, it said that I ran a red light. So that kind of sucked, but it is what it is. You just got to make sure that you pull it far enough forward without actually running it, and then stop, and then make your turn. But oh well. Live and learn. Alright, we're gonna set this for 58. It's gonna be pretty much 58 for us the whole way down. It's the bad thing about driving through the California. It's pretty much the same speed, which is 55 on the interstate. Nevada is pretty much 70 or 80, which is really nice, but don't get too many jobs over there in Nevada. As of right now, there's only 2 cities that I haven't been to yet in Nevada. I forget which ones they are. I think it's like Carson City and Pioche, or however you pronounce that. I'm not quite sure. Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Thank you. We got 11 hours to go, 443 miles. Shouldn't take too long, I would assume. I mean, as long as we stay on this road here, we'd be fine. We will be needing to stop and get gas, though. I just noticed that. I forgot to stop for fuel. Alright, there we go. It all weighed in. say that we're legal. It's nice to be legal. It's not good riding dirty. Make sure none of these cars get over here in this lane. I'd rather play it safe. About time for us to get a new truck. I mean, we do almost have 6,000 miles on this one, so it's about that time. So hopefully we can get that new truck here shortly. I really don't want to take out another loan. Speed limit's 55, or 35, I mean. Watch me get slowed down to it. Yep, there we go, 55. Just go ahead and reset the cruise here. Actually, we're gonna stop and get gas first. Readjust here while we can. Alright. Let's get back on the road here. Yummy! There's a Lowe's. There's one of the other trucks I forgot to mention is Lowe's. Oh, there's like a. There's also Monster. I think that's about it for the trailers on that mod. I can't really remember. I'm sure we'll see some other ones that I might have forgotten. Keep my eye on the road here. Welcome to Sacramento. Seems like we've been here so many times driving through. Probably because we have. Just saying. Guy here. We got a pretty good thing of momentum going. Oh, he was turning. That's why he was going so slow. there's another road right down there you can see on the GPS that we haven't explored yet. Huh. Oh well. We'll get to it eventually, I know we will. Eventually, if there's any roads unexplored, and I'm pretty sure maybe around the time when we have a bunch of drivers working for us and money's not an issue, we can just free roam all over the place and make sure all the roads are unexplored. Or, unexplored, wow. Make sure all the roads are explored. There we go. But that's all going to change here shortly when we get... I'm pretty sure once we get to the position of where all the roads are explored, that's probably when the Arizona DLC is going to get released. And then we'll have all of Arizona to go and discover. I think we might even be close to level 20 by the time that comes out, the way it's looking. I'm not quite sure when that's coming out, but... past week or two it's been saying coming out soon, but I'm not exactly sure how soon is soon. We've already drove almost all day long, so we're probably getting close to that rest stop for what we're gonna need to get some sleep. Let's have a look-see here. We still got about 6 hours left to go before we have to really stop to get some sleep. Actually, we might even make up enough time to where this job's delivered before we actually need to take a rest. Guess we'll see and find out. Yeah, because it says here we need that for the next rest stop is 5 hours and 49 minutes. But here it's saying we're going to be there in about 5 hours and 35 minutes. So we're making up enough time to where we might actually be able to drop this trailer off before I got to stop and get some rest. So that'd be nice to be able to just stay on the road. We got enough fuel now. So we might just be able to stay on the road and finish this job before we got to go and get our driver some sleep. Like our exit coming up here. Go ahead and slow down. Come on, I don't want to stall this thing out here. Come on, buddy. Oh, crap. Yep, there it goes. Come on. Why is this thing not going forward? Come on, there it goes. Alright. Whew. That scared me a little bit. I didn't want to back up into that guy back there. I didn't want to get penalized for that, for having an accident. That would have been bad. Got another turn up here. Why didn't it just keep me on the interstate until this road up here? That's what I don't understand. Oh well. Maybe probably helped us out. Maybe we didn't have to. Maybe we were never down this road before. So we might actually be exploring this road, so that'll help. That way and clear that way. Let's get out of here. Try and get over in this lane here because I know we're going to be slower than the cars behind us. Especially since we're just getting started and going up this hill. We're going to slow down. Carrying 30,000 pounds right now behind us. And there we go, starting to slow down now. Not struggling nearly as bad as going up that one hill in Nevada that we had the other day though. Man, that was a real struggle that we had. I haven't had that kind of struggle since our engine was 370 horsepower. That was bad. Yep, it's getting daylight again. We've got the sunrise coming up behind us. Speed limit change. I just seen that guy slowing down in front of us. Stop. Okay, good. There we go. Alright. There is a mod I want to check out. They actually have a mod out now where it changes all the cop cars that you see here. It actually gives you the Dodge Chargers. Those type of cop cars and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool, to be honest with you. That guy's gonna pull out, isn't he? You better stay there. Speaking of cop, there's one right there beside us. Don't want to hit that guy. Oh crap, we need over. Yeah, you better let us in. We're a little bit bigger than you, guy. I think we'll win. Yeah, we will. That traffic moved pretty quick through here. Well, hit that curb a little bit, but we had the trailer hanging over in the other lane there. We had to get it over as much as we could. That's the one thing I'm gonna miss with the when we get the sleeper cab, being able to look out the back window like that. That's alright though. I wonder if we can make this. We're gonna go for it. We're going for it. We made it. Too easy. I gotta make this left up here too. What do you know? Where's this thing taking us? Looks like the coast in front of us. know the speed limit's 30, but I'm keeping it floored because it looks like a nice little hill in front of us. It's already having... There's a little glitch in the game I've noticed. You'll see a little icon come up. I'll do it once we get up this hill because I don't want to do it while we go it uphill. But this transmission has a retarder on it, like whenever you hit the brake. And if you have the cruise set, there's sometimes when you hit the brake, the retarder comes on. But when you release the brake, sometimes the retarder like doesn't turn off, or even sometimes when you have the cruise set. It's mainly when you have the cruise set and you're going downhill, and your truck automatically turns on the retarder to help you slow down. There's sometimes it doesn't turn itself off. So when you go to try to speed back up again, it's still on, and it causes you to stay at a very low speed. Why or what was going on? But yeah, that's why. I wish they had like trucks, like the trailers, like for Doritos and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I just got hungry for Doritos. Don't judge me. Speed limit's going to change here. Yes, it did. See, like right now, the retarder just kicked itself on, and the cruise is set, and the retarder came on to help slow us down. Okay, that time it actually turned off, so that's good. So our guy's starting to get a little tired, so that means we're probably getting close to our destination here. Yeah, we got 77 miles. We can make it. I'm not gonna waste any time if I don't have to. Turn-off point coming up here. Speed limit changed to 55, but I'm not really gonna push it because why speed all the way up and then have to slow all the way down? Now I know what this road is coming up. We're gonna go straight because we haven't explored that part yet, and it's very tough to take trailers down that road there. So I'm gonna keep going this way just to discover this road, and it's a little bit easier on us to drive because the road that is trying to take us down comes straight back out onto this road, so there's no point of, I mean, I know why the GPS is taking us that way because it's the shortest route, but there's just no point. Yeah, it's nice. You can see a lot, you know, the ocean and some boardwalks, a surf park, or a skate park, stuff like that. But this way is just a little bit faster, I think, the way it seems like it's going to be. See, like, you can see the road down there to our right. It's just a little tiny road, and it comes back up right here in front of us. This is where we would be turning back onto this road. So there's just no reason to go down there if we didn't really have to. Alright, so he's getting tired, but I'm not too worried about it yet until the screen actually starts to black out on us, that's when you gotta start worrying. But we should have a little less than 50 miles to go, I would think. Oh, let me slow down here a bit. Yeah, we got 30 miles, so we'll be there shortly. Actually, I had just seen the, looked like the drop-off point I seen in the big map I just pulled up. That's one area we haven't been down in yet. We haven't been that way yet. Looks like a... oh, it's a sell goods there, down there. Don't want to pull out in front of that guy, do we? That would have been bad. Okay, still yawning, but no black screen, so we're good. Oh, come on. You guys are timed out perfectly. Alright, we're going. Before that truck gets to us, we're going. And there's our drop-off point. So we're almost there. I wonder if this is going to be a gas station or if it's going to be a refinery. It's going to be one of the two. Actually, I don't know. This is... looks... yeah, chems. One of them hills that I dread going up with this size engine. And there goes the screen starting to black out on us. So that means we're definitely going to have to get there. So I'm not playing any games with this. Speed limit is 25 in places. That means it's a definite speed zone. Alright, so most likely it's going to be around here in the back and then around to the right. Back there on the union brake, this guy back here in the same usual spot, working on the same, looks like a generator or something over there. Alright, so right there, alright. Ooh, between two trailers, nice. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, almost done. Alright. I'm gonna throw up the other mirror. This is gonna be kinda touch and go here, I think. I'm trying to use the one that's actually on the truck, but the other one's just a little bit bigger of an image. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing good? This going back the other direction again. Not looking too bad. What's up, Roman? How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good. It's been a pretty busy day. I was just saying earlier about how had that live stream earlier today with the forest, but I had some downtime tonight, and I was like, should I go ahead and knock out some videos for this week, or should I just go ahead and just do another live stream since it's live stream Saturdays? You know, what's live stream Saturdays if you're not live streaming, you know? Alright, this should take, hopefully. Come on. Oh man, it's not taking for some reason. Let me straighten it up just a bit more. Did you catch earlier's episode or live stream or no? I think you were on for a little bit. I didn't know how long you were actually on for. Ooh, that's a pretty good parking job there. It's not bad at all. Achievement progress. I think I like it. 30 out of 50. Yeah, it was a pretty good stream earlier. We had a really good time. We got a lot accomplished on that cabin that we've been building. So you guys liked it then? We try to keep it entertaining with stuff to do. I mean, goofing around here and there, but we were getting some stuff done. It was pretty nice. Oh man, we only have one city to discover in this Pioche or Pioche. I don't know how do you pronounce that. Oh, thanks, Roman. Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time. We had that one guy on there for a little while though, but we ended up having to say goodbye to him because it was just, I don't know. He was just rubbing everybody the wrong way, and nobody was staying in to watch, and everybody was pretty much quiet throughout the chat when he was in there. So we're like, yeah, he's got to go. Let's see, we just hauled a tanker. I don't want to take another tanker, even though it's $18,000. We haven't taken a Coca-Cola trailer yet, so we might go to Carson City with this Coke truck. What do you think, Roman? Think we should take the Coca-Cola truck or the trailer? Something different? You know, I think we only need to take about 2 more jobs here before we can get ourselves that new truck. Because we're already up to $148,000, almost $149,000. This job here will take us up to about 160 something. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's just a little bit more color. Yeah, we're gonna take it, and it'll match the truck. Quite nice, I think, personally. Alright, so let's get this thing started up. But yeah, we're gonna have almost $160,000 in the bank after we take this Coca-Cola truck. We might be able to get our new truck within the next job or two. Because like I was saying, I want to leave enough in the bank because the new truck's gonna cost us about $155,000. I need to have enough in the bank to cover the next day's loan payment and just in case the wages come out for the drivers. Oh crap, I took this job and I still gotta rest. Let's go get the job and then we'll take a break. I forgot all about needing to rest up. We probably get better jobs after I rest, but oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Whew. That was close. Forgot how sharp that turn was. Good thing I didn't have a trailer on. That would have been bad. So you're liking the whole idea of live stream Saturdays? This is a road we haven't been down before. This is kind of crazy. Just as long as we don't doze off, I'll be fine. Oh, here's a rest stop here, so maybe if we can get the tank or the truck, the trailer. I don't know if we got to come back this way or not, though. That's the thing. Hopefully there's a rest point not too far away from the trailer. Why in the world did it take me down this road? This is crazy. It's kind of neat, but it's crazy. Ooh, light pole. Woo! Well, I guess the speed limit is 25. I mean, that would have been nice to know. Yep, there's the loan payment. Can't see crap around this corner. And there it goes, taking us down that other road again. Oh, there I go dozing off. That's not good. Oh. We need to hurry up and get this trailer and get some rest. I didn't know if the pickup point was down through here or not, but that's why I took this road. We need to hurry up and get there. Not too fast, because if we doze off again, going this speed down through here, we're definitely going to slam into something. I know that was kind of an abrupt stop, but we got to get there. Driving all crazy like right now, pushing it for time before we fall asleep completely here. Here we go, dozing off again. No? Okay, we got lucky that time. Oh. That's not good. Well, so now we're finding out why you need to get some rest at a decent time. Man, we went completely out of the way here. So now we got damage to the truck. How much, I have no idea. And we need to sleep. All in all, not good. Oh crap, we're in trouble. We're causing a lot of damage to ourselves and losing a lot of money. We've already lost $6 grand. We need to stop. I don't know if we're gonna be able to take this job or not. We got 20 miles to go. So here comes our pickup point, finally. Let me slow down, just in case it dozes. Alright, so we're good for now. Alright. Yep, there goes. Put on the brake right now. Whew. Got lucky there. Take oh, that truck, look at that. Crap, all that driving for nothing. We didn't even make it there in time. Well, let's pull up our map here and see where we're at, because obviously, man, we are nowhere near a rest area. We should never have taken this pass through right here. Probably would have been there in time. Looks like the nearest rest stop is might be down here, Bakersfield. But we need to make it to a mechanic shop before we do anything. Let me set the GPS to the nearest shop, because usually the mechanic shops have rest areas. So let's see where this one's taking us. So that's the nearest mechanic shop right there, and it does have a rest area. Well, that was a wasted trip, and a very costly one at that. Ah, welcome back, Roman. Oh, there I go again. Foot's on the brake. Okay. I'm not even gonna stop here. There's a truck coming, but I stop, but just not up by the stop sign. They can deal with it. We gotta get going here. Eye on the road. Alright. I'm not even going to set the cruise just in case this thing starts dozing off on me again. Just in case, slow it way down. So much for having it being, oh crap, just 1 or 2 trips. Jeez, oh Pete's. Alrighty. So we've learned our lesson on not push our luck when it comes to getting rest. Come on, you got the green light. Go. So we lost, what, $6,000 or so on penalties for running into stuff from being too tired. The loan payment came out, and now we gotta pay for the cost of repairs for the truck. So all in all, we just lost, I think, probably more money than we would have made on that trip alone that we were trying to get to. Fun times. Oops. This is it right here, ain't it? Yeah. Oh, of course you doze off right when I'm trying to drive. I'm gonna do it while I was sitting still. Well, there's more money. We're gonna go ahead and get some rest now, and then fix our truck. Uh, 2:05 a.m. Let's go ahead and fix this truck up. Surprised it's running. Hey Roman, is there a lot of feedback noise from my steering wheel or anything? I've tried to get the settings on that turned down to where you can't really hear it too much with my microphone. Oh, that's not bad. It was only $240 for repair cost. All that stuff we ran into. That insurance definitely helped out a lot, 'cause we're only paying 2% of what is actually costing to repair everything. Because heck, the engine would have cost us $1,400, chassis would have been $1,200. Yeah, so we're paying only 2%, so that's nice. Can you hear a lot of feedback from my steering wheel? I try to mess with the settings with it so it's not so loud. So this microphone picks up a lot more noises than my other one did. Hey, oh, it's not paying that much though, but here's a Monster truck, Monster energy drink. I think I seen this one. We haven't hauled one of these yet. It's a Texaco tanker. It's got 3 axles. That means it's a long trailer. I mean, long. No, not really. I don't hear it. Sweet. All right, good. You think we should take a normal tanker trailer, or do you think we should take a 3-axle? I think we're going to take this one here. It doesn't, I don't know. But then again, this will help repave us from all the mistakes and not getting that sleep. We were running into everything. But we just hauled one of these, though. That's the thing. So this one's 558 miles up to Winnemucca, but they're both going to the same location. This one's 559 miles. This is 558 miles. So they're both coming out of the same exact location, but going to just separate places. I think I might go for the 3rd axle here. Something different. It's $3,000 less, but I don't know. Maybe we'll just go ahead and take this one. $3,000, 1 mile longer. We're going to the same city, so that doesn't matter. I think we'll just go ahead. I mean, I want to take this one, but for $3,000, I think we're better off going with this one here. We're going to go ahead and do this one. Oh, and it's just right across the street over here, so we don't have to go far at all to get this thing. That's nice. That helps out a lot. Is that a monster truck right there? It sure is. There's a Monster Energy truck right there. Those things look nice. Look pretty good with that truck, too. I don't know if we've ever, I don't think we've been into this. No, we've never been into this refinery yet. It's still grayed out for us. I was gonna say, I don't remember ever coming in through here before. Alright, so here's the 2 jobs, but we're still going to stick with this one. It's paying us $3,000 more going to the same location. Now that guy's still standing there. It's a different refinery, but he's still standing there. And once again, different refinery, but that guy's still working on the same generator. Dude! Give it a rest. If you haven't fixed it yet, you're not going to. Just saying. Not trying to be mean. Just being real. So yeah, here's the 2 trailers. Let's see if we can see the difference in length. Actually, they're both actually about the same length, aren't they? It's kind of weird how one's a 3-axle and one's only 2. That one might actually be a tad bit longer than the Texaco one. Might be just a little longer. So this is what we're going to be hauling here this time. It's going to be the same as X trailer, but yeah, it's a slight bit longer, I think, the other trailer is. Not by very much, though. Yeah, because look where the white trailer is. It ends a couple feet before the end of the yellow lines. That black tanker trailer over there goes straight up to the end of the yellow lines. So it's a few feet longer. Alright, first things first, let's take a look at the map here, see what's happening here. See if we can find any shorter routes, perhaps. So it's going to take us up to 5 here. And it's going to be taking us straight up and then over into Nevada. I don't think we've discovered this. We might have discovered this part here. I'm not sure if we just went up that way. We had to have, because we've gone up through here quite often. And then into Winnemucca. But the thing is I don't know. I don't think we can get off here. That's why we haven't really discovered too much here. And we haven't been here yet either. So, yeah, there's nothing to discover. There's no shorter routes to really take. So we're just going to stick with what they gave us here. Alright, so this job is more ethane. It's probably the same exact trailer. It can't, actually, it can't, no, it can't be, because we haven't been to this refinery. So we're taking ethane. It's 38,000 pounds to Winnemucca. It's supposed to be there between 1:41 a.m. and 8:21 a.m. on Sunday. So we have just a little over a full day, about 29 hours to get it there. We will need to stop and get some rest because we need to rest within the next 13 hours. And it's gonna take us at least 14 hours to get there. We're not gonna be pushing it for time. If we start getting tired, we will be stopping this time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're not having the same thing happen to us that just happened to us on that last trip. Ain't happening. How are we doing on fuel? Got a little over a half tank. We should be good on fuel. Be kind of funny to... What? What am I stuck on? There's nothing there. It's a curb, ain't it? Oh, there's one little tiny post sticking out of the ground. How in the world are you supposed to see that at night? Good thing is there's no damage. How am I still stuck on that? A stupid fire hydrant. Are you shitting me? Car, you better back up. Alright, you really went through that bad, you're gonna get through. I'm gonna let you through. Alright, go. You got plenty of room. Alright, third time's a charm. Let's get out of here. Maybe this trailer's a little bit longer than I'm used to, because we can usually make corners like that, no problem whatsoever. So this trailer might even be a little longer than the last one that we hauled was. It's just stupid to have a fire hydrant sticking right out there on that curb like that, though. Gotta love city planners sometimes. Alright, let's try to give it a little bit more gas up this hill. I got this thing floored right now. £30,000 can really weigh you down with a 455 horsepower engine. Oh, let's go. Alright. This road looks kind of windy. I don't know if I should trust going 55 or not. That's if I can even get up to the full speed. Gotta make sure that trailer stays on the road and in our lane. Yeah, there's no way we'd be able to travel 55 down through here with this trailer. It's not gonna happen. Man, I'm already cutting the corners sharp. Unlike, it's so unrealistic on how you gotta carry these corners at 35 miles an hour with what the speed limit's supposed to be. Good, hopefully coming out of here, speed up a tad bit. But then again, we're probably gonna have to slow down up here the way it looks. No, no, we're turning. So we'll still have to slow down, I mean, of course. Man, there's a lot of weight pushing us. Holy crap. So we're about ready to enter, what is this, Santa Cruz, I think it is, if I remember right. Yep, Santa Cruz. Are you going to be watching the live stream tomorrow, Roman, or no? What's up, Gizmo? Oh, we just hit a little rough patch at the end of our last delivery. We were trying to make our way over to our next job, and we started dozing off and running into stuff and lost a lot of money. By the time we got there, the job was already, it was already too late. The job was already gone. So we just lost a whole bunch of money because after all the fines from running into things, then we actually ended up having to pay for the repairs of the truck. So we were at $148,000 at the end of the last drop, and right now we're at like $142,000. So we actually lost $6 grand in between that job. This job here's gonna pay us about $18,000, so we'll get back up there again. Hopefully after these next two jobs we'll be able to get a new truck with the sleeper cab. Yeah, hopefully you can, Roman. Like I said, tomorrow's live stream is actually gonna be on Cobra's channel. It's a whole new map. Nope. You can see the little teaser video that he created of us a couple weeks ago. It's been up for a little while now. Right now, all we have is a platform. Yeah, that was a really big loss for us, Gizmo, but we learned our lesson. We were really trying to push the limit. I was trying to get to the trailer and hook up so that way I can go get some rest then, but we didn't quite make it. It was a bad situation. Company took a big loss on that, but it won't happen again. We started getting tired at the end of this last run, or right before this run, and we decided to get some sleep. I don't know. It's all running together right now. I know we're gonna have to get some sleep before the end of this trip. I do know that for a fact. We're gonna need over in the other lane. Oh, slow down here. Of course, and the lane merges over too, so that's gonna add to everybody's hitting their brakes along with the speed change. And my retarder's stuck back on again. There we go. Just reset the cruise and turn it back off again. The retarder comes back off. Gotta love that little glitch in the game. Alright, so we're about ready to hop onto I-5 here, so that means we're gonna have a nice open road for a little while. And then we'll be hopping off and then heading our way over to Nevada, where we can pick the speed up a bit. We're at half tank of fuel, so we should be able to get there, no problem. Those trucks pulling out like that always freak me out because I have no idea what they're actually doing. You never actually, I mean, I see it sometimes, but the majority of the time you don't see that in real life. We just cut in front of a car, but I needed that momentum to get up this hill. They'll deal with it. No biggie. Hey, there goes a Prius. That must be like a Hyundai, maybe? I don't know. Looks like a Hyundai body style. Yeah, I'm really hoping to be able to get that new truck at the end, you know, before I end this live stream tonight. That'd be really nice. That sleeper cab put on this thing. Well, not on this one, but you guys know what I mean. Hold on, I gotta... Let's see, I have had 2 incidents where different semi turned right into me and got in the lane. Yeah, I had that happen on that live stream the other night. I don't remember if you... I don't know if you were watching it at that point in time or not, but I was going through that intersection. I had the right of way, and the guy that was trying to turn ended up turning straight into me. I don't know how that works out, but it happened. Well, that worked out too, because I ended up being able to get a nice little drink. So, there we go. Game on. Yeah, the AI, I mean, I know it takes a lot of coding and a lot of writing to do for the code of the AI in these type of games. But, and I know that there's a lot of different situations that they might not think of writing the code for and how to eliminate the issues. But the other bad thing is when they write that code to fix one issue, it could actually mess up something else and cause a whole nother issue. So it's a very tricky game that they gotta play to write the code for this AI. So I don't know if it's gonna be able to get any better. I hope it can, but I mean, for what it is, I have no real big complaints. Just a few little minor hiccups here and there, but I mean, what can you do? I mean, the game's great the way it is. I have no real complaints about it. really wish they'd give an update on when the Arizona DLC will come out. It's gonna be nice to be able to get to different roads and see different scenery. It's an ugly colored car. No offense to those who might have cars that are that colored. Sorry, wasn't trying to offend you. Just my opinion. Yeah, I was actually living in Arizona for quite a while because of the military, and I loved it out there. Just everything, the scenery and all that stuff was just awesome. Welcome to Stockton. We're back in Stockton again. It's like we never leave the place. Oh man, we might have to stop and get some fuel. That's going down a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Yeah, we still have 322 miles to go. Ah, wrong button. F3. There we go. And there's a cop right beside me. Oh, gotta slow down just in time. Look at that. Oh, jeez. And it's gonna slow down to 35 here in this construction zone, I think, too. Just start slowing down just in case. Oh, the speed limit is 55. I thought the speed limit dropped down to 40. That's nice how they slow you down right before that hill. All your momentum just gone. Are you guys able to hear me okay over the game volume or no? I'm still trying to get the settings kinked out with this new mic and the gameplay and stuff. Alright, I just didn't want the game, like the engine of the truck and stuff, like overpowering my voice. I wanted to try to be a happy medium, so that way you can hear the game decent and hear me decent. Just be, you know, I didn't want the truck to overpower me or me overpower the truck. This is all uphill and I can feel it. Come on. Oh. We're still above 30 for right now. These people are hating me right now, I know that. Probably cussing at me and calling me names. There we go. It's all downhill from here. Let's get this thing back up to speed. I think hopefully we can find one of them nice gas stations where we can fill up with fuel and get some rest at the same time. trying to do for that the trucking logo, Gizmo? Are you what'd you do? Take my like my picture off of YouTube or something, or how you doing that? Yep, there's another loan payment. So we're down and back into the 130s. We're no longer in the 140s. Yep, in Nevada, there's the speed change up to 80. You still there, Roman? Got kind of quiet. Watch them make me stop. I knew they were gonna make me stop in this way station. They always get me here. Finally start getting up to that speed and they always make you stop over here. Oh, we're gonna have to back up. I was on full brake there. What's up, Rail Fan? Oh, that's cool, Roman. That's fine. We're doing pretty good. Like I was saying earlier, we had a little hiccup with, we sort of fell asleep at the wheel a couple times and had a couple accidents, and yeah, lost some money there, but we're back on the road with a decent paying job to help try to compensate for what we lost. But there's a fuel station coming up here with the rest stop, so we're going to stop off here, get some rest, and fill up with fuel. That way those two things are taken care of and we can finish this job up. Alright, buddy. Oh, you heard me. Sweet. Yeah, I can do an outside view. Let me go ahead and pull on up here in this rest area. Actually, I can pull off over there. I'll pull off in the rest area over here and give you an outside view of. I mean, the truck hasn't changed since the last time. Hopefully, after the next couple of trips, we can go ahead and upgrade to the newer truck with the sleeper cab. It will end up having the same size engine and transmission, but they'll have a lot more accessories and the sleeper cab installed onto it. But this truck here that we're driving will be handed down to our driver while we get the new truck. So oh, I thought the trailer was going to be a lot straighter than that, but it's not. Oh well. But yeah, you can see the difference in the length. Look at that trailer compared to the one we're hauling. That's a big difference. I'm trying to figure out why my skins aren't working right with the W900. I'm pretty sure it will eventually. I don't know. I don't really know anything about that too much. I wish I did, but I don't. So let's go ahead and rest. Almost midnight. It's gonna be a morning time delivery. Yeah, it is. I love this 900 series. It's gonna be nice when we can get that sleeper cab put onto the back of this thing. Like even like the air filters on the sides will have lights and stuff on them. It's gonna be pretty neat. Are you guys sure you don't hear any of the feedback off my steering wheel or anything? No, not like the vibrations or the gears or anything like that? I just want to make sure I get all the settings right, so that way it's a nice gameplay experience for you guys. Design I put, okay, hold on. Design I put on the back of the cab goes on the hood. Oh, so when you try to design it and you try to put it to where it goes on the sleeper part of the cab, it actually ends up going on the hood? I have my own trucking company too. It's on my iPad. It's Euro Truck Sim. Yeah, I had a Euro Truck as well. I still have it, Euro Truck Simulator 2. But once I found out about American Truck Simulator coming out, I stopped playing Euro Truck Simulator altogether. So that way I wasn't burnt out on driving games like this. So that way I can get in here and actually hit the game hot and heavy. Nope, I don't hear it, and I'm almost... Oh! Oh. That's what I get for trying to... Oh, the cop almost ran in the back of us. Did you guys see that in the mirror? Alright. Because sometimes the feedback on the steering wheel can get kind of shaky and the gears... I mean, I can hear it even with my headphones on. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys didn't really have it get picked up on the microphone too much. American Truck Sim, you can actually get on your computer by using Steam. Just, I mean, if you can download Steam on your computer, it's free to download. Just download Steam and you can pick up whatever game you want off of Steam. Well, you don't have to buy it off of Steam, it's just easier to buy it off of Steam. You can go to the stores and buy it. Yep, 20 bucks. That's how much this game was. It's very cheap. And I like it. Because it could definitely be a lot more expensive than what they marketed it for. But they figure since it's only got 2 states available, they're not gonna market it a high dollar. I'm sure it'll get expensive the more and more they actually add into it though, so. And I know Arizona, the DLC for Arizona, that's the very first DLC. I know that one's gonna be free. But after that, they're gonna charge everybody for DLC packs. You're jelly because it's in Yeah, this is a really fun game to play. I love playing American Truck. I loved playing Euro Truck Simulator, but now since we can actually travel the streets, you know, of America, it's really nice. Driving American style, like the streets, it's pretty nice. Now we're finally almost up to speed here. Took us a while, but we're there. Ugh. It'd be nice if this was like that one gas station where you can actually pull all the way around and just pull straight into the parking spot. That would be so nice. I love that kind of drop-off point. Hold on just a minute. It's kind of hard to read longer messages like that while I'm on the road here. Alright, hold on just a minute. Alright. My trucking company on my iPad is Wolf Trucking Company. So far I've made... How in the world... Oh, you're on Euro Truck, so yeah, I can see you making that ungodly amount of money. It's a lot easier to make money once you actually can start getting one garage completely filled up and then another, you know, multiple garages, multiple drivers and stuff like that. But starting out, especially the level we're at right now, it's kind of hard to really make that kind of money. Because once we can get multiple drivers underneath of us and they start leveling up, we're going to be making really good money, and it's going to be a lot easier to buy better trucks. Don't let anybody know, but I'm drinking and driving right now. Big no-no. Yeah, it's really nice to be able to drive here in the US again. I mean, of course, it's a lot better in real life, but... This load just wanted to keep pushing me down that stupid hill. Taking this thing out wide because that guardrail's right there. Nope, we're in Winnemucca. We're here already. Now just time to find our drop-off point. Get this thing parked and ready to go for our next job. Alright, speed limit 30. Hold on just a second. Let's see here. 911. Oh, you're talking about that road sign? Couple more minutes here, rail fan. Let me get this thing parked here and I can engage in the chat just a little bit more here. Alright, so you're planning on becoming a truck driver then when you get older. What's up, Hatham? Good seeing you again. Still here live streaming. It's live stream Saturdays. Gotta do what I'm advertising for, so. It's not live stream Saturdays if you're not live streaming. Oh, this is gonna be a nice, fun reverse job here. Alright, let's get this trailer turning for us here, hopefully. I don't know if it's gonna be turning enough though, that's the problem. Especially since there's a wall there behind us. Ooh, we're just barely gonna be missing that wall. Yeah, I know, this trailer's gonna be a pain. You know what? I'm not even gonna attempt that because I know dang well I'm gonna run into that wall back there. I need to pull this thing further forward and get this thing turning a little bit better. Alright, let's try up here now. Try to get that trailer turning a little bit ahead of time here. Yeah, I try to do this as realistic as possible, and sometimes these parking spots are a pain. Hopefully, if we can clear this wall, we can try to cut it a little bit more. Oh, we're just barely missing that. Alright. Try to start following it around here a little bit without running into this wall. Holy crap, we're jackknifing this thing hardcore right now. Once we clear this wall here, we're gonna definitely have to drive forward, because this trailer's just gonna keep turning more and more on us. So, all right, this well, we got it turned around at least. That's the hard part right there. Is getting this thing turned. So now, as long as we can keep that spot behind us in sight, hopefully we can do this thing. It's really hard not looking at the other mirrors or getting out with the external view of the truck. Like I said, trying to do this as realistic as we possibly can here. I just can't lose sight of the back of the trailer there, so I know exactly which way it's turning and where I'm going. The other thing is that post is right back there on the right side of the truck and the trailer. Gotta make sure you clear that as well with the trailer for one, and then get the truck turned enough to be able to clear it. Let's just hope it's going straight enough now. I don't know if that trailer's turning on us, ain't it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to straighten this up a little bit more. The trailer started turning on us there a little bit. You can see in the mirror on my left side there. I'm gonna have to cut this a little bit over this way. Then follow it back again. Man, these park jobs can be nerve-wracking at times. Well, we're there close to the box where it can automatically park it, but we're not doing that. We're not that type of company. Well, we're kind of in that box. I don't know if it's gonna let us take it or not, though. Or, you guys know what I mean. Whew. Okay, let's pray that it'll take. Come on. It's not gonna take. I'm way far into that. All right, let's straighten it up just a tad bit here then. Kind of weird how that didn't take, but that's okay. Let's try to get it turned just a little bit more into the box here and follow it on in. There we go. Oh, too far. There we go. All right. Whew. We're way off on that, but hey, it took. Let's get our money, shall we? Alright, since I've been watching you... Yeah, I haven't crashed since, but... Between the last job we completed and this... Good job, why? Was I a tad bit late or something? Huh. Damage penalty. What from? Oh well. But from between the last job and this job, our guy was tired, and I was trying to make it to the next pickup point before our guy started falling asleep. I was wanting to get the job, seal the job in, and then start on the road and get to a rest stop. But on the way to pick it up, our guy started dozing off because we were so tired, and we crashed into a few things a few times. So we lost a lot of money, but we made almost 18,000. It would have been over 18,000, but we lost 1,000 because of the damage penalty on the trailer. It was probably that fire hydrant right at the very beginning, I'm assuming. I don't think I can't think of anything else that it would be. Now, oh, we leveled up too. Nice. I didn't even notice that. So we're just going to keep on going down through here. We're going to go with the long distance here, get that leveled up, get We're able to now get deliveries up to 1,000 miles, and we'll also get 15% higher reward for delivery distances longer than 650 miles. So anything over 650, we're going to get a 15% higher reward for. But we are now unlocking jobs up to 1,000 miles, but that is pretty much overkill for the game right now, considering there's only 2 states, and the longest distance from the south to the north is only like 700 miles, if that. So, we now have enough to buy the truck, but I want to have enough in there to pay the loan installment for the next day, and just in case the payment comes out for our drivers. So we're going to do one more job, and then we should be able to have enough money, if all goes well, to get our new truck. What do you say, guys? Steve? Oh, appreciate that, Rail Fan. Who's Steve? And who's pressuring who? Oh, yeah, he does that. He just sort of, just rocks back and forth on his heels and toes there. He's pretty much everywhere we go, wherever we pick up and wherever we drop off. So, let's go ahead and take a look at, let's see, we got fuel remaining for 1,400 miles. Let's see what we have for opposite, and just see. Let's see, we have. Does anybody know what the proper grammar is for this city? Is it Pioche or Pioche? I don't know. But we're going to see if we can get something down there since we're so close. But, oh, look at this. 20,000. It's another tanker, and it's going right back to where we just left from. Let's see, we got a north trailer, I think. Los Angeles. Is there anything out of Elko that's within a certain amount of time that we haven't taken yet? Oh, there's the bulldozer. But I think it's I don't know if we're not going to be able to get there in 4 hours. Let's see what's in Reno. No, that's only $8,000, and it's in 42 minutes. There's nothing. It looks like it's either going to Oxnard. Well, it's either going to Oxnard or it's going to Oxnard. If we're going to Oxnard, we might as well take the better paying job, should we not? It's a smaller trailer. It's not going to be nearly as tough for us. But it's still the same weight, though. Because the last one we just delivered is a long trailer like this. But, before I take this, I'm going to take a slight break here, guys. I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. If anybody comes in, just let them know that that I'm in the restroom, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. But not only did I have to go to the restroom, but I also needed to get myself a new drink for the road, I should say. So, alright. So we're going to take another, it's going to be our third tanker in a row, but that seems to be paying us the best money. I feel bad because I like to take variety of different types of cargo, but so this is more ethane. It's going to be 635 miles. Our jobs just keep on getting up there in the distance wise, but it's money. It's good money. So it's going to be a Has Class 2, and it's just going to be a standard delivery though. So what do you guys think? Should we, after we deliver this this trailer, do you think we should go ahead and get us a new truck, or do you think we should wait another load or two? I'm so tempted to get that next truck and hire another driver to help get that revenue keep coming in every day. And this will give us about to work with, because our truck's going to be $155,000. So this is basically straight profit for us. This is basically gone. So it's going to be straight profit with the $20,000. Here, let's hop back in the truck. So it looks like we're pretty much going to be taking a trailer right out of here. So it's most likely going to be, it's going to be in this area. But it's probably going to be down that way. It's not going to be the same trailer we just dropped off. Let's see if we can see a trailer down there. Yeah, it's probably that trailer right there that we're going to be taking. Let's see. I think it's gonna be here. We're here, might as well stop and see. Yep, sure is. Looky here. Alright, let's take this job here. Alright, so where's this thing at? Yep, it's the one. It is the one over there around the corner. Oh, is there a different one yet? I think there is. Oh, yep, there's the shorter one right there. So let's go ahead and pull on up here so that way we can back up to it. No, I'm not parking anymore, Railfan. We're picking up our next job. It's worth just a little over $20,000, taking us down from where are we at? I forget where we're at. Where are we at? My mind just went blank. Winnemucca. That's where we're at. We're in Winnemucca. We're taking a job all the way back down to Oxnard down here. We're actually going to change this up a bit because this seems to be taking us a long scenic route. We're going to take I-5 down. It's going to be backtracking a little bit, but it seems like it's going to be a little bit faster for us instead of slowing down terribly throughout those side roads there. So that's that. I don't think there's any other areas that we're going to be discovering, so we should be fine on that. So after this job, we will most likely be going to the truck dealer and getting our new truck. This is ethane going from Winnemucca to Oxnard. It's worth $20,000, almost $21,000. It's a smaller trailer, but it still weighs the same amount as what that long trailer just did for us. You can see the truck rocking back and forth just from the sheer weight behind this thing. Oh, hold on just a minute. There we go. Hold on. I hate scrolling in the games because it messes with my other monitor sometimes. And it scrolls down the page or scrolls down the chat or something like that, and everything's gone. I can't see it or read it. So, okay, here we go. Let's get back to it again. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, there's no rush on that, man. You forget whenever you get out there like that, it sort of pops you back into neutral even though you're still in gear. There's no rush on this skin, man. Take your time. I can't even thank you enough on you even working on it for me. I appreciate it. It means a lot. It's nice to know that the support's out there, you know? I use OBS for my recording and streaming. I use OBS for recording and streaming, and then I use what is it, Movie Studio for my editing. Well, the good thing is it's almost it's a little past 3 o'clock in the morning, so the sun should be starting to come up for us here shortly. Keep forgetting I don't have that long trailer on us anymore. I don't have to take the turns as wide as I was before. Hold on just a minute. What is it saying? Not a lot of people support small channels like yours, but you gotta start somewhere. Yeah, everybody's gotta start somewhere, Gizmo. And like I said, I really appreciate the support that you're giving with this. It means a lot, man. And I appreciate that too, Rail Fan. I've been trying to do some different things with my. I don't know if you guys seen. The last couple of videos I posted before, like on my last Tingoat trucking video on Thursday and my Friday's episode of The Forest, I changed up the intros of the video. I just thought it just gave it a little bit more life and just, I don't know, gets people's attentions a little bit more than just a goat coming up on screen and making a goat noise at you. I mean, even though that was kind of catchy and funny at the same time, but kind of nice just having a nice little, like a different type of intro every once in a while, something to keep your interest, keep people's interests and stuff. Tomorrow's live stream that we're doing, it will be on BRT Cobra's channel. We have a map in the forest that we started a couple weeks ago, that him and I were just working on. He was happened to recording. I didn't record it, but you can see there's a little teaser video that we made, or he made. I'm gonna give him the credit because he recorded it and did the editing. It's on my page. He let me share it. But there's a little teaser video that you will see. It's in its own playlist. It's the only video in that playlist. But you'll see a little bit what we did the hour or two that we were playing on that map that day. That's the only day we played on it. We haven't played on it since, and that was almost 2 weeks ago. So that's the map we're going to be playing on tomorrow. It's not going to be the map we were on today. Sorry, I'm trying to read the message here. Well, that's awesome, Railfan. Yeah, intros can be really touchy. I mean, you got to really get things lined up properly and maybe get things, you know, to enter or exit with the beats of the music, or it's a whole, I mean, it's its own animal all in itself. I mean, there's a lot of work involved in people's intros that, you know, people don't even realize how much it takes to make an intro, like a decent intro. Like the one that I put on those videos, I mean, it's only a 10 or 15 second intro, but that took me hours to make. And it's not even the best intro. I mean, yeah, it's nice and all, and I'm very proud of it, but it's not the best intro out there, and that took hours to create. What's up, Dragon King? Oh, I appreciate that, Dragon King. Yeah, I wasn't even really paying attention. I was trying to glance over at the chat and everything else, and I knew I was making a lane change, but I honestly don't even remember making it. It's kind of weird to explain, but yeah. Well, I appreciate that, Dragon King. Yeah, it takes a lot of work and effort to... You can just record something and just throw it up on YouTube, but once you actually put it into a software and actually do some editing to it, put an intro with it and an outro, it takes a lot of time. I mean, it takes a lot of your free time. For somebody who has a full-time schedule for work, it takes a lot of time to do stuff. Oh yeah, Gizmo? But it was probably something so simple and easy that you're probably like, really? What was I thinking? Will I what? Will I sub to you? I thought I already did that, Railfan, didn't I? I don't know. I knew I subbed to several people in my last live stream. I told them I was going to sub for them. Alright, Railfan. I'll take a look. I thought I already subbed to you, but I'll take a look after I finish up this live stream and I'll sub to you. Nope, that's no problem, man. I'll do that. You're on here quite often watching my videos, so appreciate it. Yeah, Dragon King. I always try to use my blinkers whenever I can, whether it's a lane shift or a turn, or it's just what I do in real life. So why deviate from what you do in real life to a video game that you want it to be as realistic as possible? Uh-oh, another long message. Hold on. I had that moment with my own skin. It was a box I had to click, but with the W900, it doesn't have to be checked. Oh. So what, you said you used the T680, right, Gizmo? Was that what you were saying you had the skin for? That sunrise coming up in those mirrors, you can just see it. Well, not right now because we're in a tunnel, of course, but you guys know what I mean. I like how smooth your videos are. Usually with some live streams I watch, they're choppy, but yours are awesome. Yeah, I had some help with that actor. He's actually on here quite often trying to help me out with my audio and video settings and stuff like that. We were on Steam Chat for a good while this morning, like early this morning, because my new microphone came in yesterday. So we were on for a while last night talking with each other, trying to get the sound quality on. And then also I had a new boom that came in today, like 45 minutes before the live stream started. So of course now the microphone is able to actually be off the desktop where there's going to be no vibrations or anything, and also it can be closer to me. So the sound settings were way different, and so we were on Steam Chat for a good 20 minutes before the live stream even started, just to do sound checks and stuff and make sure all of our settings were good before the stream even started. Why did I turn the truck off? All I need to do is hit enter to get weighed in. I used a T680, but the skin was for the Peterbilt 579. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't really care for the 579, the Peterbilt 579 and the Kenworth T680, because those trucks, they're identical trucks. I mean, the engines are just a tad bit different, and the brand names. That's the only differences that are really with those two trucks. You're gonna stop for me. How sweet. Thank you. let's get this job done and over with so we can get a new truck. I just wish I was able to get it. Oh, we did level up though. I wonder if we unlocked the new horsepower engine. I didn't even check to see. I think level 11 was the new engine, or was that the new transmission? I can't remember. Do any of you guys know? Hold on just a second. Okay. How much do you want the price of the paint to be? What do you mean? I'm not understanding what you mean by that, Gizmo. Second here, I seen the message pop up there. Hold on. Please sub to me. I'm growing some, and I want to try to do some videos with you if you want. Yeah, yeah, I can do that, man. That's too easy. The paint job in game, I don't know how much are the custom paint jobs usually, because I want it to be as realistic in game as possible. I mean, I don't want it to be cheap, but I don't want it to be too expensive. I don't really know. Yep, back in California. Look at that speed drop down. Yeah, I'll sub to whoever actually helps me out too. I mean, I just like Cobra, he does a lot of stuff for me, and I do a lot of advertising for him, just as he does a lot of advertising for me. He's gotten me a lot of views and people subbing to me and stuff, and whenever I do streams or videos, I give him credit when the credit's there for him to collect. And just like Gizmo here, he's working on that new truck skin for me. And I mean, if I use that truck skin in my videos, of course I'm gonna be crediting him and linking his channel to my page, or linking, putting the link in the description box to him to help promote him for people. I mean, that's if you would like it to be, but I would definitely credit him for his work. Sorry, I'm still trying to read the chat and drive here at the same time. Alright, Gizmo. Alright, we're gonna make our turn off up here. AI, I swear. Sometimes it's artificial intelligence I don't think has any intelligence. try to get a mic soon unless we use... Holy crap. No, I almost got into that accident right there. I was looking at the chat. I just happened to glance up right when I did. I'm glad I did. Oh, that was almost bad. Okay. Look at the chat. Alright. I could try to get a mic soon unless we use Hangouts voice chat. I will also shout out for you once every 5 videos I make. Appreciate that, man. I use if you have Steam, I use Steam chat a lot for our streams and multiplayer videos. So if you have Steam, we can always use Steam chat. I know. I caught it. I caught it, Dragon King. We're good. No damage, other than the typical normal wear and tear. I don't know if this is a turn-only lane or not. We'll stay over here, though, for now. I think this might be, yeah, get back over. Long messages. 22,000 sound good. If not, when you buy your truck, just look at the paint and let me know. Okay, yeah, I'll let you know, Gizmo. Yeah, I have Steam, but the laptop broke, so I have to wait maybe a week or 2. Okay, yeah, I mean, heck, microphones, depending on what you get. I mean, microphones don't cost that much, but if you want a good sound, it's gonna cost a pretty penny. But like, I just bought the Snowball from Blue, and that was only like $46 on Amazon, or not Amazon. I actually bought that at a store, but it's still pretty cheap for what it is. I mean, this is a very good mic for what I paid for it. And then the boom, the boom stand that I bought, that was what, like $16. And then tomorrow I actually have another thing in the mail coming in the yeah, I have another thing coming in the mail. Holy crap, I cannot talk right now. I have the pop filter coming in the mail for me tomorrow to put on this microphone, so that'll help, you know, with the sound quality as well. What's not good? Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, this, I have no complaints with this mic. If you watched my live stream earlier, that's what I was using, and if you compare the sound to my other videos that I've put out from last week, you can just tell just the sound quality of my voice, because the headset that I'm using, it wasn't a cheap headset, but it wasn't expensive. It was only like 20 or 30 bucks. I forget how much it was, but it's the headset with the built-in microphone. But I mean, the sound quality was decent, but you can tell that it was muffled. It was cutting out quite often, just because of the style of microphone it was. It wasn't a, you know, it wasn't built for really good sound quality, I guess. What easiest way of summing it up. And this is a lot of weight on the back of the feedback. Working is good. It's like my front end's up in the air or something. Steering feels way loose compared to what it was earlier. But that's alright. It's still working, that's all that matters. Okay, they're just gonna sit there and wait for me. That's cool. As long as they didn't decide to pull on out in front of us, that'll be fine. What type of road, hold on. What type of road do you call that goes up a mountain? You mean like the little single lane roads? Like that zigzag back and forth up the side of the mountain? Is that what you're talking about? Guys getting tired here. How much distance we got left? We still have 250 miles, so we're gonna stop at the next rest stop and get some sleep here. A highway? I don't know. I mean, if I'm on the highway, I'm on the highway. I mean, or on an interstate, or like if it was just a little tiny road that's zigzagging up the side of the mountain, I'll call that a switchback. Yeah, I know, Gizmo. That's why I was just saying I need to... Oh, there's a rest stop right there. I didn't even know it was there. Hold on, let me check the map, because since we didn't see that rest stop that we could be stopping at, I think we'll be fine. We'll just stop over here at the way station. We should be able to make that. I mean, it seems kind of far in the map, but it's really not that far away. We'll be there in a couple minutes. You can see we're traveling pretty quick here already. We're almost there. Fresno, 1 mile. Oh great, this guy's going out for a Sunday drive. Should anybody tell him no, it's Saturday night and not Sunday? Alright, well, we're gonna be getting off here shortly after this next exit. He might be taking this exit, actually. Nope. Guess not. That's alright. The way station's just right up here. You can see it coming into the GPS now. Uh-oh. Things are starting to go dark for us. We need to... I think we're going to make it here just in time. Go ahead and oh, there's the force feedback. I guess it was just because it's been a while since I actually turned the wheel quite often. It just took a minute for it to kick in. Alright, so let's go ahead and park and brake, turn the engine off. And that right there is basically what our next truck's going to be looking like. That gray one. Except for our air filters on the side, we'll also have lights along with the running lights down the side, like underneath the door and along the bottom of the sleeper cab. I'm going to have the lights going across the top of the window and across the top of the sleeper cab. And then, of course, the bug deflector and stuff like that. I'm going to deck it out as much as we can. But let's get some rest here. Well, the skin works, but some of the words and images I used are covered by things in the back and the side stacks. Oh, you mean on the sleeper cab? Yeah, the cops are pretty much everywhere in this game. There's only like 20 different vehicles in the game, so you gotta think 1 out of 20 vehicles that you pass or passes you is gonna be a cop. I just saw something fly on your top right screen. Oh, yeah, those are headlights. Those are cars on the highway there. So you're saying like this sleeper cab over here, like the words and stuff go behind the smokestacks on that? There's no way of actually getting like Tingoat trucking like on the door of the cab and then have like whatever other logo like further back, like on like centered on the side of the cab, like the sleeper part of the cab. Keep forgetting we're on the clock here. We're losing time sitting here. Get back in the truck here and get started back on the road here. Going the wrong way. I actually wanted to always drive an 18-wheeler in real life. Yeah, I have some friends that drive. They say it's kind of fun because you're sort of like your own boss, but it sucks because the maintenance cost is so high at times for what the jobs can be for you throughout the year. Alright, so we still have 150 miles to go. It's 5:50 in the morning. We got just a little under 4 hours left to go of the trip. I just got out of a way station. Why am I have to going in for another one? Oh my gosh. If I would have known that. Doors have Tingoat trucking on it, but I placed your goat logo on the side of the sleeper too far forward, so I have to move it back. Easy fix. Sounds like a plan, man. I appreciate all that work, Gizmo. I know that's probably, I know it's, you have a template you're probably working off of, but creating that template probably was a pain. I wouldn't even know where to start or what program to use or anything. And I'm sorry every time that you see me look out the back window like that, because I just sort of caught the tail end of that in the live stream on my right monitor. but I am using the Track IR. So since the live stream's on the right monitor along with the chat box, every time I look over there, you'll see it just sort of throws the view out to the back part of the cab there into the back window. Get to the chopper! Chopper's gone. Never mind. We missed it. I gotta love the mountain scenery. It looks like our exit's coming up here. You can find templates. Hold on. Okay, you can find templates on mod sites. Gosh dang it, which way am I turning here? I'm all backwards and screwed up here. Looks like I'm turning right, yeah. Alright, since I'm stopped here. Alright, you can find templates and mod sites, but getting things on the right position, in the right position can be tricky. Yeah, I bet you. Not the chopper. I have a feeling our destination is going to be up this hill here. I'm getting anxious. I can't wait to get to the truck dealer. Especially since this truck almost has 8,000 miles on it. I mean, yeah, that's not a lot, but yeah. Alright, we're going to Oxnard, so we're going to be staying in this lane. Well, these two lanes, I guess. Dunkin' Donuts trailer up there in the overpass. Pick him up truck. I sort of wish I sort of miss having a truck. I mean, I love my car, but I'm more of a truck guy, to be honest. And the only reason why I have the car I have is because it's a sports car, and I'm like, if I'm gonna have a car, I'm gonna have a real car. I'm not gonna have some little, you know, economic, you know, little 4-cylinder car or a grandpa car or stuff like that. Yeah, the car I have, I gotta fill it with gas like every 2 days, but I love it. I love my car. It's a 2010 Mustang GT. Come on, Popo, keep that thing moving. Don't stop me on this hill here. Thank you. Thank you. Don't come back. I'm gonna go while that truck's blocking the traffic over there. They put a lot of detail in these games. I love it. I'm actually going to get driver's ed and then my permit soon. For your actual driver's license itself? Or are you talking about like a truck driver's license? seems like we've just been up here, to be honest with you. Oh, dude, what are you doing in my lane? I'm a truck guy as well. You have a 96 F-150. I used to have a 98 F-150. Extended cab. You're not ready to drive an 18-wheeler yet? Oh, he's not there anymore. And that guy, oh, must be after hours maybe? Because he's not working on that generator anymore either. Either that or they finally fixed the stupid thing. He's only been working on it for how many weeks now? Alright, so our spot's over here. And once again, right between two trailers. Alright. Let's try this. Oh, the glare. Gotta remember, this is a shorter trailer, so it's gonna turn a lot easier than that long trailer did. I don't want to oversteer it in. Oh man, I can't see. I can't tell how close I am to that. Okay, I should be good. Maybe. I might not have turned it far enough. I can't see anything. I'm gonna play it safe, guys. I was hoping to be able to do it in one shot, but that ain't gonna happen. I can't see. That's too blind of a turn. I might have to straighten it out one more time because I cannot see. And I don't know if it's turning enough to where. And the other problem is with these shorter trailers, once that thing starts turning, it's gonna keep turning. We should be able to get it this time if we're careful with it. There we go. Alright guys, that job's done. Let's go ahead and collect that money of the $20,000. I'm almost 15 this June. I can get my permit after driver's ed. Oh yeah, I remember them days. Heck, that was almost 17 years ago now. Alright. So let's see what our bank account's looking like here. I'm really hoping $173,000, guys. Guess what? We might just be able to safely get our new truck. Let's take a look here. Alright, we're already down here, so we're just going to go down to our Los Angeles dealer, the one that we've been getting our trucks from since we're already down here. Alright, so let's go on over here to our level 10 truck, which is this one right here. Let's go ahead and customize. See if we unlocked anything new for us to hook on up. Yes, the 500 horsepower, but look at that. I think that's adding $2 grand onto our price. We're up to 150,000 right there. And we've unlocked the 18-speed retarder. We're up to 155 on that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we use the 18-speed or should we keep the 13-speed? Need you guys' help on this, because it's not just my truck. You guys are loyal viewers and subscribers, so I want you guys to have some input on what truck we drive. $18? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It helps out with those heavier loads and lower gears. I'm not going to go for the wood grain. I just think that looks hideous, honestly. I mean, I like how it changes the seats to a different color. But just that wood grain, I just do not like that whatsoever. I mean, nothing else changes really other than the seats and the wood grain. I sort of like that black. Alright, so paint jobs, the most expensive paint job is the stripe for $21,000. I sort of like the wine red. It's fairly inexpensive, but it looks good. Alright, the customizing. Let's work from the back forward because there's less to do in the back here. We're not gonna mess with the mud flap or the flaps here because there's not too many. Whoops. There's not too many changes for this. Got the SCS mud flaps, which are kind of stupid. You got the white mud flaps where it's like, it throws off the truck a little bit. I like the black ones here. My T680 has 18 speed without retarder, and I like it. Yeah, I like the retarder. It's already got the upgraded wheels. We'll go throw on the tires here. Already has a standard exhaust. That wood goes better with your dark red color though. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like, I don't know if it's just how it looks. Okay, should go with the bigger lights down the side or all the smaller lights down the side? Big lights, small lights. I think the big lights look a little bit better. I'll keep it that for now until I get your guys' input. But then again, the air filters with light bars, those are the small lights. So I guess we'll put the small lights down the side just so it matches up. Of course, we'll put the mirrors. This will have the light bar. This is going to have the light bar. Wheels. Upgraded wheels, upgraded tires. You want the big? You think the big looks better? Alright, we can't do anything really with that. That doesn't change. Definitely with these mirrors, those things are a lifesaver. We're going with the bug deflector because it just adds to the truck. Looks pretty cool, I think. And plus it does help with the safety aspect. And this thing here, this is one of the things that it looks kind of cool from the outside, but if you look at it, it looks pretty cool from the outside. But the bad thing is you get in it and you just take away all your visibility. So I don't know if it's worth it or not. It looks kind of cool, but yet I sort of just like the style of that as well. Well, if we buy this truck right now, it's going to leave us with $13,000 in our bank account. So we got to have a job for it soon. Hey, Gizmo, did you see with the paint? The highest one is the stripe paint for $21,000. Well, that's the highest one I can get right now. Next one unlocks at level 13. I like the big with the red, kind of like a casual giant small lights, too flashy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the small sun shield, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, it looks good with the big, but then once you get in, you have no visibility out the front window at all. But I think this is kind of neat because it does sort of match the same size as this. It just sort of goes together. So anyhow, guys, yeah, I think this might be our setup that we're gonna have. I think I went through it all. Yeah. I went through all the settings that we can possibly go through with the truck. The customization. Front mirrors, bug deflector. This is the sun visor. Front mirror. That's a side mirror. This is the air tank or the air filter. It won't let me actually view the back of the cab right now. We're gonna have to wait until we actually purchase it. And it still has a sunroof too, so that's nice. Dwaggy likey. Alright, we're gonna confirm it. It's gonna be a done deal here, guys. Once I go ahead and hit purchase, we're gonna be sending our old truck to our other driver and then just doing a little swap throughout the garage. Alright. Yes, I want to drive my new truck. Duh. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, I figured 23,000 was good because it was this name and logo added. Yeah. Pizzazz. I love that word, pizzazz. Alright, guys. We're going to purchase it. 3, 2, 1. Alright. We are sending the W900, which is our truck we just got rid of, to our garage in San Francisco, which will be going down to here. And then we got to go in our manager. But first, here's our new truck, guys. Here we are. And we got the 500 horsepower. We were able to upgrade the engine. Yes! Look at that. Oh man, now I gotta get used to driving this big old boat. And the bad thing is we're having another truck at level 15. It's even longer. Alright. Hold on just a second, guys. I need to check something with my track IR real quick. Something seems kind of weird with it right now. Okay. Sorry about this. Something's kind of weird with my track IR. I gotta get it restarted here if I can. It's kind of weird because I closed it out, but yet it's saying that it's still running. There we go. Okay. Got it back up and going here. Let me make sure it's good to go. Alright. Let me get the game reopened back up again. There we go. Maybe not. Hold on. Let me save. Just 1 minute here. I'm a blue, black, and green. Wow. Alright. Okay. Just having a little technical difficulties. We'll be back up and going here in just a minute. Alright, signing back in. Alright, let me see and make sure that this is good to go here. Get this recalibrated. Okay. Oh well, that's good for now. Alright, we're gonna go into the company manager here. Truck manager. Actually, first we're going to the driver manager. Because we have some empty slots here that we have a empty slot that needs to be filled. Because we now have an extra truck. We only have one extra driver. We have 2 trucks. So, yeah. Alright, so what I usually go for is the ones that usually have the most skill points with what they can haul. Everything else can fill in. But when they actually are able to haul different types of material, that means a lot of times they're less likely to get turned down from wherever they're at for jobs. So as of right now, Ray B is the only one that has anything unlocked in this category for types of material that they can haul. So I'm going to go with Ray B, because this guy here, well, actually, they're both asking for the same wage. But, I don't know. I usually go for one of the top 2. I usually don't go for anything lower than that. But they both have 3 skill levels completed. I might just go with this guy. This Ray B. Although he looks kind of scandalous. He looks kind of shady. You know, but
Mind making a video with me like 7:30ish tomorrow p.m. Yeah, I mean, as long as I'm not already doing a live stream, if I'm still not in the live stream that starts, at 7:30ish, what time zone? That's the real question. And yeah, I was thinking Ray as well, Gizmo. So, so what are you gonna do? Go test it out on one of your trucks or something in the game, Gizmo, or what are you gonna do with that? All right, so we're gonna have to do a little Russian roulette in order to get these drivers in the right trucks that I want, because Natalia, Natalia is our most experienced driver at 1.7, so I want her in the better truck. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to end up driving. We're gonna end up taking the T680. Click on drive it. Actually, we're just gonna leave it because it's gonna take a lot of time and money to do that. We'll get it rearranged eventually. That's no big deal. Man, that T680's got 11,000 miles on it, almost 12,000 miles on it already. That's crazy. But eventually we'll get it swapped out to where Natalia has our second best truck of the fleet. I already tested it on the truck in the game. That's how I knew things were covered. Oh, okay. I'm in North. Oh, you're not too far away from me, Dragon King. I'm just a few hours south of you. So, let's see. We are down here now in Los Angeles since we went to the truck dealer. Let's see what kind of freight we get. Alright. Out of Los Angeles. Let's see what kind of freight. Got another tanker. Go figure. Carlsbad. We got a tractor. We've already hauled one of them. Barslow. Oh, here we go. That expires in 42 minutes. There's no way we'd make it there in 42 minutes. Bakersfield. No. San Diego. Forklifts. No. Alright. Well, looks like we're stuck with tankers right now until we can unlock a little bit more stuff. But at least it's starting to pay a lot better for us now, though. That's almost... Man, we're starting to almost hit that $30,000 mark. Yeah, like I said, hold on. Gizmo, it's a lot of back and forth between editor and the game to make the skins perfect. Yeah, I bet. Then so 7:30ish. Yeah, like I said, at 7:30ish, as long as I'm not in that live stream still, which I shouldn't be, and I'm not busy trying to get stuff ready, then yeah, I should be able to hop on. Not Boss. What are you talking about? Not Boss Colors. What are you talking about? That's taking us straight up through the heart. Alright, that one's going there. Alright, let's see what this bad boy can do. Man, this is still kind of awkward for some odd reason. I don't know why. Hold on. It's still kind of wishy-washy for me here. Oh well, it's working. We're just gonna deal with it. I don't know what's going on with it right now, but we're gonna go pick up this hold on, I'm gonna do that again. So that sounds a little bit different than the 455 engine. Just a little bit, not much. Nice. Oh wow, look at them lights. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, look at that. Ain't she purty? That looks really nice. Alright, let's get over here to this job. Navy blue and dark moss green. Where did you get those colors from? Yeah, gotta rev that engine. And yeah, those lights really make it just makes it pop even better. Look at the shadow of this thing. And the sleeper cab. Even got little windows. Look at that. I can see right out the side. Alright, we gotta squeeze on out here. This traffic is freaking hideous right now. Okay, that guy stopped. And that guy's stopping. Alright. Let's get out of here and get to our job site. Hey, we got 1 mile on the truck. Look at that, 2 miles. Now we're going to be turning left up here, so I'm going to stay in this left lane. Gotta change the display up. That way we know. Okay, speed 21. Alright. Yep, this thing definitely has a little bit more get up and go power. Alright, I know this thing's telling us to go left here. I'm gonna go straight and left at the next one. Just because it seems like it'll go a little bit faster for us. And it's just more common sense to do that. Arnie's Finest Furniture, huh? More more donuts. Yeah, the mileage in this game, how they got it set up is weird. Surf and skate. How the hell do you use surf and skate? Can you imagine trying to do that at the same time? You skate on top of a surfboard, or what the hell's going on with that? Really? How's this work? Come on now. Hey, that sounds good, Gizmo. I'll be looking forward to seeing that, since now we got the truck to use it on. And the funny thing is I can actually put it on every single truck of the company too. So that way all my workers have my logos on their trucks. It'd be kind of neat to see if we can actually spot one of our employees driving down the street with our logo on it. That'd be kind of cool. Be like, hey, that's one of our drivers. Look at that. I know, because it's got our truck. Surf the web while skating. Yeah, I don't know if that's what they actually mean by that, but it's a good guess, I guess. Yeah, that'd be pretty badass if you can get it to work on all the trucks, but I'm just gonna be using the Kenworth trucks. I'm gonna eventually get the 900 series for all the employees. That T680 series that I got right now, that's gonna be the only one that's in the fleet. Once it's gone, that's gonna be the last one to ever see the light of day in our fleet of Tingoat trucking. Because this 900 series, this 900 series got me sold. This is gonna be the face of the company right here. Let's go and get this first job lined up for us. But first, I might have to take a little screenshot of it. I mean, why get a brand new truck and then not get a picture of a new vehicle before you go and actually do something with it that might ruin it, you know? And plus, make a cool thumbnail. Just saying. Just being honest. Just throwing it out there. See if we can get it going here. Let's see here. What's a cool area? Maybe maybe like that. There we go. There's a screenshot for everybody. Just so you know. That will be on my Steam. Alright. Let's go pick up this job. Yeah, I'll take a picture of it at night as well, eventually. I think I'm just gonna, I mean, we've been streaming here for quite a while. I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up, see how it looks with the trailer on it. Oh, wow, look at that Texaco trailer. We should have got that one instead, but oh well. That's no big deal. See how this bad boy looks with the trailer on it, and I might call it. Man, I can't see anything. I am completely guessing on where this is leading me here. Did I get it? I don't think so. No. I think I pulled a little too far back. And I was a little off center as well. It's gonna take some time getting used to this big boy. I need to adjust the mirrors though. That I know that for a fact. Alright, try it right there. Alright guys, here is how it looks with the trailer on it. Bam! That dude, like, I don't know, what is that guy doing with that broom? That looks funky. I have a screenshot of my 579 with my skin and a T680 with the flame design. That'd be cool. So, anyhow, guys. Whew. Lights off. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of it. We got our new truck. Goal accomplished. And, yeah. It's been a nice journey tonight. I'm gonna call it a night here, guys. So, I appreciate... Don't get cocky now. But I appreciate all the support, and yeah, this looks pretty nice. But I want to thank you for you guys' support and your participation. We do have a live stream tomorrow. Hang on. Okay. I was just told to hang on, guys. So hang on. Just a minute. Alright, yeah. Hey, Gizmo, do you got me on Steam? But yeah, it's gonna be nice to be able to actually see about yeah, my Steam name is the same as my YouTube name. Really easy to find me, and I got the same thumbnail and everything, and you can't miss me. But yeah, it's gonna be nice getting a logo slapped on here. That's gonna be pretty cool. Is there an upgrade for the headlights? The square white doesn't seem completely match the red and everything. Oh, you're talking about the headlights itself or the guards that I got on the front? Because I don't think there is an upgrade for the headlights. And I actually don't mind how it looks. It looks kind of neat. It blends in, I think. So nice and shiny. So, anyhow, yeah, Gizmo, I mean, both you guys, alright, Gizmo, yeah, I'll check that out once I, get out of here. I'll, make sure you're added and stuff. Yeah, I sort of like how this, I like how this truck looks. I want to change it. It looks good. The developers spent a lot of time in the detail on this truck. This was actually supposed to be the original truck that came out with the game, but there was just so much detail involved it wasn't ready. So they released the game with a T680 series of the Kenworth instead. So I'm really glad that they waited on it. This truck is very nice, and I have no complaints with this truck whatsoever. But I got a long day ahead of me again tomorrow, sitting right here in front of this screen and this microphone. So, yeah, guys, make sure that you follow me, and like I said, BRT Cobra. If you guys aren't already subscribed to him or following him, that's whose channel is going to be streaming tomorrow's live stream. It won't be me. I'll be recording it, but tomorrow's live stream will be on his channel. So look up BRT Cobra, and he is one of the... I do have him featured on my channel, so if you can't find him, just look at my channel. He is a featured channel on here. So go ahead and subscribe to him if you don't already. And I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the future. So until next time, guys, see you on the road. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.